There comes a moment in every person's life when God goes silent. Not to abandon you, but to force you to hear yourself. You don't realize it first. You think life is falling apart, friendships breaking, trust collapsing, dreams slipping through your fingers. You look around and find no one left. The world feels heavier, quieter, darker. And then comes the pain you can't explain. The kind of pain that folds you from the inside, the kind you hide because you don't want people to see how deeply you're hurting. But what you call your lowest point is often the place God starts rebuilding you from scratch. He removes people you were scared to lose. He shuts doors you kept begging for. He sends storms you don't feel ready for. Because growth doesn't happen in comfort. Transformation doesn't happen in sunlight. And chosen people are not built in crowds, they are built in isolation. This is not a story about motivation. This is not a story about success. This is a story about what pain does to a human soul, and how God uses darkness to awaken the fire inside you.
Stop.
There is a stage in your journey where everything feels unfair, almost personal. You look up and wonder, why me? Why always me? But here's the truth nobody tells you. God doesn't break people He plans to keep ordinary. He breaks the ones He plans to rebuild differently. The breaking is never random. It always has a purpose hidden inside it. And the purpose is almost always this: to pull out the weaker version of you. And make room for the one you were meant to become. Think about it, every strong person you admire didn't become that way in comfort. Fire didn't destroy them, it shaped them. Loss didn't crush them, it carved them. Silence didn't suffocate them, it sharpened them. Every sleepless night, every betrayal, every doubt, was actually a tool used to sculpt a stronger identity. The world sees only your reactions. But God sees your capacity. He knows the battles you can fight. Long before you realize your own strength. So when life hits you with storms that feel impossible, it's not because you're weak. It's because you're being trained for a level where weak people cannot survive. And here's the darkest truth: not everyone who walks with you is meant to grow with you. Some people are removed not because you did something wrong, but because their presence would limit what God wants to build in you. You can't carry everyone into the future He designed for you. Some losses are not punishments, they're protection. Your breaking point is not the end of your story. It is the moment your old identity dies, and the warrior version of you starts breathing. This is where you stop begging for help. This is where you stop explaining your pain. This is where you stop expecting people to understand you. Because this chapter is not for them. It's for you. The isolation. That's God withdrawing the noise. The pain. That's God preparing the foundation. The silence. That's God clearing the path. One day, you'll look back and realize, you weren't being destroyed. You were being rebuilt for something none of your past versions could carry. This breaking was the beginning. Life has a rule most people never understand: you don't rise by being comfortable, you rise by being cornered. Greatness is never born inside people who always had support, applause, or easy days. It's born inside the ones who were left alone, underestimated, doubted, ignored, and forced to grow teeth in a world that tried to break them. There comes a moment in every fighter's life where you stop asking, "Why me?" and you start saying, "Try me." That moment changes everything. Because pain loses power the day you stop running from it. Fear loses power the day you start walking straight into it. And doubt loses power the day you finally realize, nobody is coming to save you, and that's exactly why you become unstoppable. People don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they lack repetition, consistency, discipline. Everyone wants to rise, but nobody wants to stay when things get boring, slow, painful, or lonely. But that's exactly when greatness is built, not when you're motivated, but when you're exhausted and still showing up. Every champion you admire once stood in the same darkness you're standing in now. They didn't have clarity. They didn't know the path. They didn't receive guarantees. But they moved. They kept going. They pushed because deep down they believed, if I don't quit, there's nothing on this planet that can stop me. Your struggle is not punishment, it is preparation. Every delay is training your patience. Every rejection is sharpening your hunger. Every failure is strengthening your foundation so the success you receive tomorrow doesn't collapse the moment you touch it. Most people want their life to change without changing themselves. But greatness doesn't work like that. You don't get your dream version of life with your average version of effort. You must outgrow who you were. You must outdiscipline your old habits. You must outfocus your distractions. That is when life recognizes you. That is when destiny shifts. Remember this, the world respects finished products but God respects the process. The process you're in right now, the quiet grind, the unseen effort, the lonely nights, that's the birthplace of everything you're praying for. Keep going. Even when you feel nothing is happening. Because something is happening, you're becoming the version of yourself who can carry the weight of the life you're asking for. There comes a moment in every warrior's life when the world stops feeling like a battlefield, and starts feeling like a weight he can't carry anymore. A moment where your chest feels heavy, your eyes burn, and your mind whispers, maybe I'm not built for this. But listen carefully. That moment is not your ending. That moment is your breaking point, and God uses breaking points the way a blacksmith uses fire. He heats you, bends you, beats you, not to destroy you, but to shape you. People think strength is built in gyms, in victories, in praises. But real strength? It's built in silence, in those nights where nobody claps for you. In those mornings where you wake up tired but still show up. In those days where the world shows you everything you're not. And you fight anyway. Every setback you survived, every betrayal you didn't expect, every dream that slipped away from your hands, they were not accidents. They were chisels. Tools. Instruments shaping a version of you that your comfort never could. Understand something deep. God doesn't prepare weak men for strong destinies. He removes your distractions. He exposes fake friends. He breaks your heart open so your soul finally wakes up. You are not failing. You are transforming. Because before God gives you a blessing, He gives you a burden. To test whether your character can carry what your ambition is asking for. And the truth is harsh, most people stop right before their breakthrough. They quit when it hurts the most, not knowing that pain is the doorway they've been praying for. You, however, you're different. Because if life wanted to break you, it would have done it by now. But you're still here. Which means you're not at your limit. You're at your birthplace. The birthplace of the strongest version of you. So don't fear what's falling apart. Fear what would have happened if you never grew. Walk through the fire. Walk through the storm. Walk through your doubt. Because the version of you waiting on the other side will not just survive life. He will rewrite it. There comes a point in your journey where life stops testing your strength and starts testing your core. Your motives. Your heart. Your discipline. Your patience. Not the version of you that people see, the version that wakes up tired, doubts itself, feels alone at 2 a.m., but still shows up, because something inside refuses to die. This is the phase most people quit. Not because the path is impossible, but because no one claps here. No one cheers here. No one tells you you're doing great. This is the dry land between who you were, and who you're about to become. And here's the truth nobody admits, God doesn't test your strength to find out how strong you are. He already knows. He tests your strength so you can see what He placed inside you. Every rep in the gym, every morning you wake up when your body says no, every time you stay disciplined when nobody is watching, these aren't just habits. These are prayers in motion. This is how warriors talk to God, not with words, but with actions. You're not tired, you're transforming. You're not lost, you're being redirected. You're not broken, you're being carved. The pain you're feeling now isn't a punishment, it's a forging. And no blacksmith apologizes to the sword while shaping it. The fire isn't against you, it's building edges you will need later. Remember this, you don't grow when life feels fair. You grow when life feels heavy. The weight you're lifting in the gym is the same weight he's lifting in your soul. If you feel alone right now, good. That's where God whispers the loudest. If you feel like giving up, even better. That means the breakthrough is steps away. If you feel like nobody understands you, that's because your path is not for everybody. You're not here to be average. You're not here to repeat your past. You're here to become the weapon your future needs. Keep walking. Keep lifting. Keep rising. Your future self is waiting on the other side of this storm, don't make him wait too long. Everything you survived this year, every loss, every failure, every lonely night, every silent prayer, it wasn't meaningless. It was direction. It was training. It was preparation for a version of you that even you haven't met yet. The world only sees results. They never see the nights you break quietly and rebuild yourself again. But God sees it all. And He rewards consistency that nobody claps for. You think you're behind, but you're not. You're exactly where you were meant to be, in the workshop. The spotlight isn't late, the spotlight is waiting for the right shape of you to arrive. So when you wake up tomorrow, I want you to carry one truth with you: the pain in your story does not weaken you. It activates you. Every rep in the gym is proof you're not done. Every tear you wiped silently is proof you kept going. Every moment you felt like a failure is proof you were growing. Your journey isn't about perfection, it's about becoming undeniable. You didn't come this far to fold. You came this far to evolve. So breathe. Reset. And rise, again and again, until your strength becomes your signature. Because one day, the people who doubted you will say it started with luck, but you will know, it started with discipline, faith, and a heart that refused to break. If this video reached you, it's not an accident. It's a sign. A reminder. A spark. Now go. Show the world the version of you that God has been building in silence.